Thank you for clicking on the YouTube channel, Nerds in the Hood. Hello YouTube, it's that homie Rex the T-Rex here, and on today's video, I will be reviewing the 2021 film, Prisoners of the Ghostlands. The film's plot synopsis is set in the treacherous frontier city of Samurai Town, where a ruthless bank robber is sprung from jail by a wealthy warlord known as the Governor, whose adopted daughter Bernice has gone missing. The Governor offers the prisoner his freedom in exchange for retrieving the runaway. Strapped into a leather suit that will self-destruct within 3 days, the bandit sets off on a journey to find the young woman and his own path to redemption. The cast for the film is, we've got Nicolas Cage as the hero, Sophia Botella as Bernice, Bill Moseley as the Governor, and Grace Santos as Angel. The director for Prisoners of the Ghostlands was Sion Sono. This movie was filmed on location in Japan and Los Angeles, California. Let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. This isn't going to be a movie for everybody because if you're not a fan of Nicolas Cage, it's going to affect how you view the film. For me, I'm kind of one of them people. I like some of the shit he does. I don't like everything he does. He does have quite a few movies I do like, but he's also got quite a few movies that I just don't care to see. And I understand that this is one of them things where his movies work if you're a fan of what he does or you like his style of acting, but it's not really something that everybody's gonna like. And I wanted to just go ahead and put that out there for y'all. If you're not a Nicolas Cage fan, this movie won't make you one. If you are a Nicolas Cage fan, you know exactly what the hell you're getting yourself in for. This movie is unique in the fact that not only is it original, it's very unusual. This movie has a way of being weird for what it is, but not in a way that hinders the film. The weirdness actually adds to the film and makes it more entertaining. We get some great acting throughout the course of the film. Everyone is doing their part to perfection just about. And here's the funny thing. This is one of them movies where it's played in a way, it's not played to be an extremely serious film, but it's also not played up in a cartoony way. It was like the director understood what he wanted exactly from it, and the actors were able to understand what the director expected from them, and then they put in that type of performance and landed it in every way, shape, and form. This film has some really good effects in it that stand out in several scenes. And whilst this film doesn't come off as being an extremely big budget Hollywood film, you can tell that there was a lot of effort put into the making sure that these effects looked really good for the shots that they were used in. And they did amazing with it. They really did great with minimal shit. And that's why I like movies like this, is because when you start taking away those super big Hollywood budgets and you bring them back down to reality, you get people with imagination making movies who have to come up with ways to do things that are different, and they can't always just fall back on CGI. In this film, it does amazing with its effects, and it really never needed any CGI. I don't think there is any CGI in the whole film. I take that back. There might be 1 or 2 CGI scenes in the whole fucking movie, but you won't know they're CGI, because thinking about it, I can't think of one moment in the movie that actually looked like it was using CGI. So for the most part, everything looks like it's been done practical. And even if it hasn't been done practical, that still speaks volumes to the people who did the effects for this film. This movie has some very good scenes that stand out and kind of stick with you for a little bit after the film. I find the story for this film to not only be amazing, but original and very well written from beginning to end. For me, this story's main standout is a lot to do with the originality within the film. Because I'm here to tell you, this is an original idea. This is something new. This is something different. And it's amazing that we're able to still get these kind of things in this day and age when most of Hollywood is fucking remakes, shared universes, and beating dead horses with a stick till they're beyond dead now. So to get something with an original story is actually, it matters. It's special now. Cause there was a time when we were getting original stories, they were dimes a dozens. Nowadays, to get an original story is something really, really special. And just that space alone. The action scenes in this film are really good. You don't get cheap action scenes. You don't get stage looking action scenes. You get smooth action scenes that feel real even, and are even pulled off in really cool ways. This movie does great at capturing your attention and holding it through the course of the film, and it finds ways to keep you completely entertained and never get stale or feel like it's overstaying its welcome. It just is pure entertainment. This movie presents you with a very interesting world that has a very consistent atmosphere to it. And realistically, that really helps with what this movie is and with the story that this movie is trying to tell. It does amazing at just really making sure to stay in its lane as far as the film is concerned when it comes to the presentation of its atmosphere and the world that you're seeing this story play out in. This film has some strange things with it that are entertaining and unique to the specific world that the story takes place in. And they do really good at capturing your attention with these things and presenting them in original, unique ways. And it actually adds a lot to the film. It adds to the world of the film, and it even adds to the story in a way. This movie is so unique in itself that it was made for one purpose. It wasn't made for any of the purposes that you would see some movies being made for in Hollywood, like political reasoning, woke reasoning, girl boss reasoning. It wasn't made with any of that prospect in mind. It was only made for one purpose, and that is to be the most entertaining it can be for its audience. This movie doesn't try to have a message. It doesn't try to be some stupid commentary about something really Hollywood should shut its fucking mouth up about, because when you're a billionaire and you got all that money and you done lost touch with the middle fucking class, you ain't got no right to run your fucking mouth at us. But that's the thing about this film. It doesn't do any of that. It is pure entertainment for the sake of being entertaining, and I fucking love it about this film. And I even love the fact that this is a movie that came out in recent years and showing that it can still have original ideas that don't have to be preachy, that don't have to fucking ruin your day because you decided to watch a movie. No, it sits there and entertains you from the beginning of the film to the end of the film. And then it's done. It does its thing and it's done. That's it. And I wish we could have more films like this, but we don't. So when we get them, I want to point it out how special the film is. There's some moments in this movie that made me laugh out loud at. Like, I'm not joking. It fucking makes me chuckle my ass off. But here's the thing. They're not deliberate comedy moments. They're accidental comedy moments. It's something where the scene plays out and you, the person, find it funny because of you, the person, and not that it was actually supposed to make you laugh. And that's what's cool about it, is they have these scenes that, yeah, you're going to chuckle at them. But guess what? They don't fuck with the tone of the film, and they don't mess up any scene by undercutting something with a joke at all. It's just natural funny. This movie has an action-packed third act that has some great fight scenes in it and manages to bring the story to a satisfying ending that, I'm gonna tell you the truth, if they never make a sequel to this movie, I will be the happiest person on earth, for the simple fact that the story that was told was completed in this film, and there is no reason for there to be a second. This is a movie that wasn't made to be sold to everybody. It wasn't made by some big Hollywood label trying to sell a message or some random girl boss or Mary fucking Sue to you. It isn't about beating you down and telling you you're wrong for your beliefs or any other things. No, it's a movie that is purely entertaining for the sake of just being entertaining. And it knows that. It presents itself as that, and it never forgets it. And that's one of the things that makes this movie special. It's one of the things that makes me want to talk about this movie to people who haven't seen it and get them to try to watch it, because this movie deserves its attention. And here's the funny thing. And I'm going to tell you this right now. This is one of those movies where this only needs to be one. It doesn't need a sequel. It's perfect the way it is, and it's highly entertaining in the way that it presents itself. So at the end of the day, while I really enjoy this movie, if you've never seen Prisoners of the Ghostlands, I implore you, please give it a try. Give it a watch. And before we get too much further on that employment, do not watch this film if you do not think this movie is for you. Basically, what I'm saying is go check out a trailer, see what you feel. If you feel like it's a movie for you, enjoy it. And I'm so happy that I brought it to your attention and gave you a new film for you to enjoy just for the sake of pure entertainment. This film receives the rating of "That was something special." If you liked the video, please click the thumbs up. If you disagree or agree with me, please leave a comment. And if you really want to see more of me, please hit that subscribe button.